Hey everybody, and welcome to Mindful Mondays with Britt. It's been a while, and as I've told you guys before, it's really important to me that when I'm making these videos that I am in a good place and I'm not just making them just to make them, just to have something to say, but it's not coming from like a deep down centered place. So that's why I've been taking the time these last few weeks, just kind of being with myself, being with my emotions, my feelings, and that is the video that I'm bringing to you guys today. It's about embracing your negativity. And yeah, I know that's crazy, right? Because everybody's always talking about negative people and, stay away from negative people, cleanse those people out of your life, and, only positive vibes and this and that. And, I'm one of those people. I'm all for it. But, like, sometimes it just takes being real with yourself and realizing that the negativity that you're pointing to on the outside, it may be within you as well. And it may be that you have negative energy around you because that's what you're attracting. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. And sorry for my voice. If you guys notice, I'm actually a few shades darker because, I've been out in the sun. I actually just got back from a great trip for one of my best friends. It was her bachelorette in Los Cabos. So yeah, if I'm looking a little more brown than I already am, that is why. So yeah, guys, I just want to talk to you guys about that. And I'm just gonna let this dude do his thing. He makes his guest appearances in my videos. And so yeah, that's one of the things that I've been doing. I've been trying to become more comfortable and acknowledging when there is negativity in me, and when that's affecting my interactions, or that's affecting things that I'm saying, or because it is definitely hard to recognize when you yourself are being negative and not coming from a genuine place, because it's so easy to trick ourselves and we think that everything's going good right now, or we feel like we're on top of the world, but that's because we're also ignoring and trying to hide those inner feelings of like discourse in ourselves. But because we look like we have it all together on the outside, we're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put on this act and play the role of somebody who has it all together, not giving advice to other people. Like, I don't want to be that person, and I've realized how important it is for me to be conscious when any of my friends or family are coming to me for advice. And sometimes I've had wake-up calls to be like, maybe that didn't come out the right way. Maybe I didn't say that in the best way, and that was unconscious on my part because, I'm going through my own shit. So me saying something to somebody else, me thinking because I'm in a good place, it was good. But yeah, like, you have to be mindful, and sometimes it's best to just be like, to just listen, actually, to listen to somebody and not so readily be ready to give advice, because like, people are so quick to give advice when your shit is not together. So that's something that you really have to be mindful of, and be mindful of your mind state when people come to you for things. Just like, know when you have something and when you don't, and you can just say, I'm here to listen, but I don't want to give you like any advice that's gonna hurt or harm you or make you feel more unsure or cause you more pain than you're already in. But that's one of the hardest things, recognizing when you are in a negative mind state, and sometimes it's very unconscious. But by being able to acknowledge that negativity in you at the time, that may have been caused by anything happening in your life, you separate it and you let it not become you. And that's the biggest part. That's the thing that your ego doesn't want you to do and wants you to believe. It wants you to believe that negativity, that you're just a negative person and that negativity is you, but it's not. It's not true. We all go through things in life, and as much as, I want to be a positive, like, uplifting person, I realize that sometimes I'm just not there. And that's because I'm human, but I'm working through it. And by being able to acknowledge anything, that's the first step to just like overcoming that, and just kind of remaining more positive when there are negative things going on around you. That's a part of it. That's a part of that growth. And you also have to remember that that goes for the people around you as well. And when you are receiving advice from people or interacting with people, and a negative person, you may say, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're negative people. They just have negativity in them. And unconsciously, the things and how they're interacting with you, or advice that they may be giving to you, is not necessarily genuine. It's not positive, and that's because they have negativity in them and they haven't acknowledged it. So in their minds, it probably is very wholesome and positive and good advice or whatever, but most people can't acknowledge that there is like some inner turmoil in them that may be causing them to not be as genuine or positive as they seem and as they want to believe that they are. And that is something that I've been working on. I've been realizing that, and something I'm going to continue to do. But yeah, like that's just something you have to remember, and not to take things personally. And it also does not mean that you don't take advice from people and you just like think, that all advice is going to be like bad advice just because it's coming from a certain person or something like that. Because there's always something to be learned. It's always something to be learned. But you have to be in a good place to where you are aware of what's going on inside of you. Because when you're aware, you can also be aware of the possible energies that are coming from other people and where they're rooted. And somebody who's working on themselves as well and is on that journey and path to growth, they're going to recognize that in you. And it's like those people who want to see you at your best. Like, they know when you're not you. That's a big deal. Like, people know when you're not you, and so they're always going to call it out so that they can see you at your best, because that's what a real friend is. That's what, like, family who really cares about you and love you, like, your happiness is their happiness. So when they're calling you out for something, that's because they truly want to see you happy and you want to know what's going on, and it's not just because their own projected, negativity or insecurities or whatever, like, those are the people you want to find, the people who want to see you win, and vice versa. It's hard to find that, but yeah, like, those people, like I said, who want to see you at your best. And you should be doing the same thing. Like, if you have friends, like, you should be coming from a good place to where you want to see them, or you never want to see them hurt, or whatever the situation may be. And it might not necessarily be the most healthy situation, but you also know what they need to hear at the time to get them through and make them feel like, empowered, because that can go so far in your relationships, just letting people know that you value them and you love them despite their shortcomings, that I see you for who you really are, and this is not you right now, so let me know what's going on. Can I help you fix it? Can I be there for you? Like, that's major, and that's like the type of people you want in your life. So with that being said, this is going to be a short video because I feel like I've hit everything that I wanted to hit and really try to give to you guys, as far as like planting those seeds of mindfulness, being mindful of the energies flowing throughout your body, being mindful of the energies flowing through other people's bodies, and just knowing what to take and what to accept as truth, and what to acknowledge as just being something that's in you temporarily, but it's not who you are, because the world will make you think that you are your past, that you are your things that you might have done or said that were negative. The world will make you think that's who you are. But if you are in touch with yourself spiritually, and you know that you're on a daily journey and path to bring constant awareness, and you are connected to something deeper, then you won't believe it. You'll know. And that's what makes for a healthy mind, when you know like what to take and what to. Nah, that's not me. That's you. That's you projecting your own, negative or whatever you're going through. That's you projecting that on me. So yeah, that's just all. I'm here to tell you guys to be mindful of this week, and just embracing your negativity, and yeah, and fighting through it, being aware, with your surroundings. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll be back. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Hopefully it's next week, but who knows? I'm still growing. I'm still trying to, figure out everything just like you guys. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any suggestions for videos or anything, any questions, I'd be happy to, make videos about those or answer those questions and just be like, have a dialogue on some stuff. Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.